everybody, it's me, Julian Greystoke. Today we are here to do a Halloween-y kind of video. I don't usually do seasonal videos too much, but this one looked really fun. This is the All Hallows Write Tag. Links in the doobly-doo to the original creator of this tag. As usual, I was not tagged to do this, but that has never stopped me before, so here we go. For this tag, you're supposed to use your work in progress, but since Boots, which is my book that is in the beta phase, does not actually have very many characters in it, it's kind of a limited character book. I'm actually going to be using the game, which is another work which is currently in the form of a fanfiction, but will be in the form of an original work when I get through with it. Stop whinging, this is not a 50 Shades of Grey situation, okay? Anyway, I decided to use that one because it has way more characters, and if you want to, you can go read it now in the form it is in, links in the doobly-doo. But let's get to the All Hallows Write Tag. The rules are that you have to briefly describe your book, and then you are not allowed to use the same character for more than 3 answers, which is why I had to use the game instead of Boots. The game stars a character called Song, who is an intergalactic slave who had been working as a house slave for this species called the Moo. She is then, however, sold into a battle-death arena at a thing called the Transmisphere, where she and a team of other unfortunate slaves have to fight to stay alive in these games for the entertainment of the Moo. It's really character-driven, it's really action-heavy, it's super intense, plus persons of color and queer characters galore. Definitely go check out the game as it is now, but let's get down to this thing. Here we go. The first question is, it's Halloween night. What is your main character dressed as? Well, my main character is Song, and she would really not find any point in dressing up. For Halloween, there are far better things to be doing. If someone forced her to dress up, she would probably go as something really easy for her to dress up as. So she'd probably just wear a spacesuit or something that she could get her hands on. Number 2. Which of your characters refuses to dress up? Well, we just answered that with number 1. That would be Song, the main character. She just would not see the point. Question number 3. Which of your characters wears the most outrageous costume and what is it? Outrageous has a lot of different meanings, but I decided to go with Ray, who is currently a Drell, and she would dress up in something very brightly colored and very showy and probably with a lot of feathers. She would walk in and all eyes would be drawn to her because she would be wearing the most huge, ridiculous, and yet somehow beautiful thing you'd ever seen. Question number 4. Werewolves, zombies, and vampires are on the prowl. Who gets caught in their clutches, and what do they subsequently turn into? So, for this one I chose Brute, who is blind. And that is why he would get caught by any of these creatures. However, he would not turn into any of them because even though he is blind, once they actually tried to grab him, he would kick all of their asses. You don't want to mess with Brute. He's been in the arena fighting for his life for a very long time. So even though they could sneak up on him, they could not defeat him. If anyone was going to have a chance, it would probably be the zombies using swarm tactics. Number 5, who wins the best costume contest? Again, that would be Ray. Ray and whatever costume she came up with, because it would be beautiful and it would be intricate and it would just completely outshine everyone else's. Question number 6, who hands out toothbrushes to the trick-or-treaters? For this, I went with Nara. Nara is a guard who works kind of closely with our group of heroes who are Yellow Team. Nara is kind of a serious person, and she's also kind of like Song in that she's very practical, and so she would see that everyone else is handing out candy, they've got the candy covered, and she would go, well, you know, what no one is doing is thinking of these children's teeth. Here's some toothbrushes. Number 7, which 2 of your characters go as an angel and a devil? For this one, I went with the adorable pair of Kale and Luke. Kale is a main character in the story and probably Song's best friend, and Luke is Kale's husband, who we see much less of in the story, but he is an adorable baby, and they would go as angel and devil together. Kale would probably be the devil, and Luke would be the angel, but it really could be pretty interchangeable. They would just be happy to be wearing a couple's costume. Question number 8, who is too scared to attend the Halloween party? For this, I am going with Dawn. Dawn is a sort of smaller character in this story. All of the slaves, after they survive a day in the arena, are allowed to go into the shower room and wash up, and each shower room has an attendant. The one who attends song is named Dawn, and she's a very sweet little slave girl, but she would be much too shy and much too timid to ever go to a Halloween party. It wouldn't even be that she was afraid of like spooks, it would be that she was afraid of just having to deal with all the people there. Number 9 is who overdoses on candy and gets sick. This one 100% would be Kale. Kale is such an over-the-top person, and he is like always just like vibrating with energy, and so he would not even meaning to just keep eating candy throughout the night, and eventually, bam, he'd just crash. And Luke would have to take him home. Poor baby. And number 10, which character would put a curse/hex on someone and who would they curse? For this one, I went with Rick. Rick is another guard who watches over a yellow team, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, so I'm gonna put River Song, and she will go away when the spoiler is over. So ready? Here we go. Rick has a crush on Kale, and Kale can use that to his advantage to survive in this arena situation. However, Kale does not reciprocate those feelings. And so Rick would place a love curse of some kind on Kale so that Kale would have to love him. There you go, that is gone. The answer is Rick for spoilery reasons. And those are all the questions. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some of you might even go check out the game as it is now. Otherwise, eventually, it's going to take a long time. It will be an original work, so keep an eye out for that. Also, if you want to check out some of my writing right now, and you're in the mood for something like, oh, I don't know, zombies, I have my novella, which is for sale right now on Amazon, and I also have something that you can read for free. It is called The Gun Horse. It is about a horse and a dog in a zombie apocalypse. So if you're looking for something really original to do with zombies, that is the way to go. Remember, everyone, that I post new videos here Mondays and Fridays. I hope you all have a spooktacular and safe Halloween. I hope it is full of fun, coordinated costumes and eating way too much candy. Kale would approve. And I will see you guys next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye!